VisitEdo is a program that promotes culture and tourism and local businesses as well. We make people understand that Edo is not as porous the way it's being circulated in some areas. Edo is a peaceful area that you can always come to, a peaceful state that you always come to invest and all that. And right here we are in VisitEdo Art Gallery. We have a great filmmaker, a man that have done well in our application when it comes to filmmaking. He's a great man that he has been behind camera for some time and doing great works. So you are welcome to VisitEdo. Meet Ernest Obi.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you to everybody in Edo State. How do I say? I learned that.
Wabowa.
Wabowa. Okay, I learned Lawowo. I learned. Yes.
You want to tell them
Wabowa.
You are telling them, I have come.
I have come. We don't come. We're now we're done. So we're here. So I'm here now.
Yeah. So you've been in Edo State for some time now, doing your craft, filmmaking. What has been your take in Edo, coming to film in Edo?
It's a totally different scenario from the usual stories we hear. You hear you shouldn't come to Edo, it's not safe, it's not this. But I've been here for about 2 weeks now and actually walk on the streets, and I think it's probably the safest place I've been to in recent times. It's safer than most places that I used to be comfortable in. So it's been an amazing experience. Being here has been amazing. The reception is so warm. People show you love without asking for anything in return, and it's been easy for me to film here. Very, very easy. So you can walk into a place and tell someone, sorry, can I use it? And they say, okay, no, you come, hey, welcome. So that's strange based on what we've heard, but we learn every day.
Yeah. Come to the Nollywood. What is your take on this? The trending issue that Nollywood is probably the brain behind the ritual stuff that is everywhere.
No, that's, I'll be very blunt. That's the mindset of somebody who is not informed, okay? Because I grew up in the 60s. Yeah, I'm that old. I grew up in the 60s, so I am privy to the fact that ritual is part of nature. African nature. It's not just African, even in Europe. Everything about life itself is a ritual. Now, it depends on how you paint it and how you promote it. But when you want to target to a particular part of entertainment and say, okay, we're the ones promoting. No, I think it's a failure from so many ends. From family, from the churches. I will indict the churches. I will indict some families. I will indict the government. Because if you know that you go to a university, you leave the university, you get a job, you get support from the government when necessary, I don't think anybody will be thinking stupidly and telling themselves that the next avenue for them to use to sustain themselves is ritual. I'm from a very traditional background, and I tell people, there's nothing like money ritual. What you're doing is you're staking your life for something that will not last for long. So that's what you're doing. So for young people who do not know, if anybody pulls you towards that angle, what they are telling you in essence is you're staking your life. I give you between 5-6 years and you're gone. So spiritually, that's what you're doing. So back to, not to digress too much, back to the issue of saying Nollywood, that's a totally wrong view. Because before now, I was watching. Why didn't I go into rituals? I'm a big fan of one of the biggest filmmakers we've ever had in Africa. That is Chief Hubert Ogunde. And it was all about witchcraft. It was all about the supernatural. It was all about powers. So why didn't I just go fully into wizardry and witchcraft? Because I was addicted to his movies. So why didn't I just start practicing it? No, so it's not an excuse. I think whoever said that owes Nollywood and the entertainment industry as a whole and the culture and tradition of Nigeria as a whole owes us an apology. Whoever said that.
Well, you've heard him. He has really said it that they should not think in that line at all. Finally,
Okay, I had an audition here about a week ago. I say this without fear of favor or any bias. I had an audition here where I auditioned about 300 and something people in a day. And the word I used that day was, I was so impressed that I told them that this is the largest pool of talent I've ever seen in my over 30 years of doing this business, concentrated in one place. Amazing actors. When I say actors, I cut across male and female. Amazing actors. I saw a child actor that I have goose pimples running through my veins now, on my body now. I saw a child actor that I think is world class. So those are the kind of things we have here. So I'm asking myself, in craft, Edo State, it has it all. Craft. Now, when I say craft, I'm talking about acting, I'm talking about music, I'm talking about, look, this was done by, we don't even know the age range of the people that did it, from young boys to old men. This was done by them. I do not see any reason why anybody would want to digress from handwork, from entertainment, from craftsmanship in Edo State, because this is what will put food on tables for the next 100 years without any bias. These people have been doing this for hundreds of years and it's still in existence. And some people are still, you are here. You are doing this. And it's putting food on the table, beyond food on the table. So I'm asking, there's no reason for any Edo, pure Edo born, because some people might not be pure. Because if you're a pure breed Edo man or woman, there are things you will tell yourself that you do not need to do because you're from a bloodline of kings and royalty. There's some things that you will tell yourself is beneath you. I'm not supposed to do this kind of thing because of who I be. I be a Edo person. I'm not from Edo, but I'm proud of the things I've seen in this my little stay here. So I say no youth in Edo State has any reason to do anything that is contrary to what an Edo man should do. None. No youth has an excuse. None. If it's clothes, they make clothes. If it's tie and dye, they make tie and dye. If it's carve, they carve. If it's bronze, they do. If it's gold, they mold. What else do you want? If it's acting, they're good. If it's music, they're good. So what else? The first kind of music that I keyed into growing up was Edo Dirge. Edo Dirge was so fantastic and was so pure to me that when I came here, the first thing I told him, I said, if they no sing for this my film, if they no sing Edo song for this film, I no go green. So I had to get somebody and say, this is the song, I write this song, oh yeah, translate to Bini, you translate, and it's music to my ear. Let me just use that pun. So nobody has no Edo youth. Discover yourself. I think that's the problem most of them have. And the government too must play their part. The churches must play their part. The traditional institutions, the cultural institutions must play their part. No be everybody go school. No be everybody go university. But help them harness what they have and direct them. And this will be fantastic. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much. Nice talking with you. You're welcome to Edo State. I know you are enjoying yourself, most especially as a fine guy. So, viewers, it has been your program, VisitEdo. We are here to really showcase to you the great things that is happening in Edo State. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, VisitEdo on YouTube, VisitEdo on Facebook. And you'll be amazed. You get all what you need to have here from this part. Edo is not just only Edo speaking. We have content from Edo North. We have content from Edo Central. And we're bringing it to your doorstep. My name remains King Simande.